Nigeria's Communications Satellites Limited, NICOMSAT, is spearheading a transformative initiative to strengthen the nation's connectivity landscape. With a strategic focus on providing reliable internet services, they aim to play a pivotal role in achieving Nigeria's broadband penetration goals by leveraging cutting-edge satellite technology. On Tech Trends this week, I chat with Dr. Akali Mohammed, the head of Satellite Infrastructure Company, which is a subsidiary of NICOMSAT Limited.
Recently, there had been change of leadership at NICOMSAT. We have Engineer Jane Egerton Idehen. She has over 2 decades of experience in this sector, both in engineering and marketing. And so when she came, what she came up with is how do we rejig the system from where we are. And one of the first things she started is we should increase our operation, the level of efficiency and effectiveness. And of course, there have been a lot of effort in terms of overhauling of our equipment and a lot of effort in terms of upgrading of our infrastructures to meet what is in the trend, state-of-art equipment, and a lot of processes. So this is what is really going on, and most of them are short-term, medium, and long-term, and this is how it is done in the industry. So a lot of efforts are on in that regards.
Now, considering the prevalence of foreign satellites in the Nigerian market, how are you planning to compete and secure your share in the ComSat market with a lone satellite?
I'm going to look at it in this way. There are 2 things here, the competition and the lone satellite. For us, in this business, we don't go into competitions. What we do is strategic alliance. And again, NICOMSAT is really faring well. Now, if you look at the enterprises and the businesses that are in existence right now, it's cheaper for you to patronize NICOMSAT because you're getting your invoice in Naira, you're paying in Naira, as against the foreign asset where and of course we are talking about Forex. That's on one hand. Then if the issue of lone satellite, there have been a lot of misrepresentation. Lone satellite, in this business, we have different kind of model. Yes, NICOMSAT 1R is the satellite that is owned by Nigeria and owned by NICOMSAT and managed by NICOMSAT. But practically and technically, we are into backup alliance with Belintesat, backup alliance with Amos 17. Now, if you look at it practically and technically, it means we are having capacity, space capacity in 3 different satellites. So the issue of lone satellite is not even arising. And of course, there is plan for the launch of NICOMSAT 2 hopefully by 2026. So by 2026, we may be talking about 4 or more satellites based on what kind of arrangement that is on ground. And so we are not operating a lone satellite.
Dr. Mohammed, the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy emphasizes 4 pillars: knowledge, policy, infrastructure, and trade. Where does NICOMSAT come in to contribute significantly to these pillars?
NICOMSAT is a hub for digital knowledge. We've been involved in a lot of activities from last year. Over 600 Nigerians across the 6 geopolitical zones were trained in skills that has to do with VSAT installation, TVRO installations. So we have those experts on ground. And of course, there is a plan there's plan to expand that. And again, NICOMSAT is a center for molding innovations from graduate interns and undergraduate interns. I mean, core members and NYC and IT. Also, we have a scheme called MELT, Mentorship, Empowerment, Leadership Training, where we organize hackathon for people with great ideas in terms of capacity development for hardware, software. And so these chunks revolve around the whole 5 pillars, with the infrastructure, of course, which is there, the enabling policy to help us to churn out the remaining other 4 pillars. That is that.
Now let's talk about the digital switch over. Given the challenges faced in achieving, its deadline, how can NICOMSAT 1R play a role in assisting the government in the process of digital switchover, particularly considering its significance in the broader national context?
That's a very good question. You see, the DSO, the digital switchover you asked of, is ITU-based initiative where technically you have the whole essence is optimization of frequency. The analog system where about 16 megahertz is used for transmitting a channel. But with the digital transmission, you can use about 16 megahertz for about 14 channels. In that way, you have about 400% bandwidth efficiency. Now, the whole process, NICOMSAT was not involved from the beginning. The mindset. Earlier on, I was talking about the assumption that NICOMSAT operates on a lone satellite. That was the reason that was given to us on why initially we're not used to participate in the DSO. Of course, now we are involved with sometime around last year, the chairman of Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, that happens to be the divisionary president of Channel, they came in and they felt, that thing you're looking for in Sokoto, you have it in your Sokoto. And why don't you utilize NICOMSAT, which is Nigerian owned, and the costs of implementing the DSO is quite cheaper, because what you're looking for, the space segment and the platform for you to aggregate all these channels is there somewhere around Ligbe here in Abuja. And aside this broadcasting it to unserved areas, these are the points where NICOMSAT is coming. So for us, we are there. If we had been involved right from the beginning, Nigeria will have met the deadline. So we are involved, and Nigerian effort, with Nigerian capacity, with Nigerian capability, they are all domiciled here, and so we are fully involved for that.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Akali Mohammed, Head Satellite Infrastructure Company. Thank you so much for shedding light on what's going on at NICOMSAT, especially when it comes to providing reliable internet services.